G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 days, and welcome back to the no repair challenge, where I'm standing in my base and is looking absolutely schmick. I spent a lot of the time last night that I had earmarked to try and do some base renovations that is still exactly as I left it, as you can see. Instead of doing something important, I instead ripped out all of the floorboards and replaced it with some actual flooring in here. Probably not imperative to survive in the zombie horde, but makes me feel a whole lot better, because look at it, it's all coming together. My new shovel is done as well. I'll grab you. I probably don't need to roll with regular bandos anymore. Like, I've got the first aid bandages and I have the schematic to make my own bandages, so I might even just turn you all into, well, I won't because I have no aloe cream. All right, fair enough. I'm not gonna make any aloe cream. I can make a couple of them, but yeah, if I just roll regular first aid bandages for raiding, that should be fine. I only really have to run the regular bandos when I've only got a limited supply, but now I've got heaps, we should be fine and dandy. Right, but more importantly, what is the goal for today? I want to go and try and hit up some of the more dangerous POIs. Now I've got this crossbow, I want to use it while it's still in relatively, well, poor health really, but while it's still usable, take advantage of that good loot drop before it's broken and I have to scrap it again. I did just want to check to see how far away making my own iron crossbow was, and it's a long way away. I'm still 7 books away from making it tier 1, so probably like 10 books away from making it tier 2, so that was a really bloody good find. I can make a tier 3 wooden bow if I had the bow parts, but I do not. Although perhaps when you're done and dusted, I can scrap you apart, get the bow parts, and make the new bow for myself. Could all work out in my favor in the end. Before I leave, I would like to put on a couple of forges on the craft. I would like to, because I do want to move the forges down to my new base down here and get rid of the one that's trapped up in the tower up here. I'm still so dark. I'm still so dark that I bonked you at some point by accident. Now you're stuck there forever. What have you got in here? You got a whole bunch of clay and a little bit of iron. I'll just smelt all of you out. I'll smelt all of you out. Yeah, that'll be fine. Need about 5 and a bit minutes. All right, so when I come back, you should be empty. I can move you downstairs, break that apart, and live my life happily ever after. All right. Job done. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. Let's get rid of the rock and roll. I'm gonna go see Jen and see what she's got to offer me, but it's not even 6 in the morning yet, so she's still sleeping. Can we wake her up? Can we wake her up with a cheeky police car? In fact, I've got 9 lockpicks, so I'll give it a go, see if we can do it on the stealth. No, we can't. Never mind then. What's the matter, Josh? You afraid of a little bit of a zombie battle first thing in the morning? There's that. I need to actually break you down all the way so that you shut up a little bit. Nice, Gary. There we go. Who have we got? Oh, we got a rad and a couple of bikers. Oh, that's a sign. Oh, the street sign almost cooked me. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I need to get a little bit of distance so I can pepper some knees. There's one name. Just keep going. Run and gun coming to the form. Copper's had enough of it. That rad's a big problem though. Wait for the kneecaps. Yes, got him. All right, this is my new tactic. Just run and cap people. I think I've hit most of them. You're still moving very quick. That Goz almost took me hat off. Who's left? Is it just, I think it's just the copper actually. There you go, cop that. And that should leave all of you. Yeah, much slower and much more manageable. Quickly get rid of you if I can. 1 more, 2 more. Gotcha. Took a bit of a clattering for it, but at least he won't pop. I can get all the experience I need. I might leave that rad till, well now, I was gonna say till last, but he got to the 4, and then he got beheaded. God, I love the knives. I love the knives so much. They're so good when I can actually stay in front of people. Turned all the zombies into a nice little floor runner, and the car's ready to be looted. Anything good? Any ammo? Any weapons? Any annies? Ooh. Some bow parts. I mean, I was just talking about wanting to make myself that tier 3 wooden bow when my crossbow's gone, and well, then you give me the parts I need for it. Thank you very much. You're already empty. I've been here before. All right. Well, it's now 6:30. Jenny's now open for business. Let's go say g'day and get the day going. I guess Jen hasn't been outside to check her deliveries recently because she's left the most valuable package she's got. Oh, well, too bad for you out in the sunshine. If you don't want it, I'll take it. I could use a good bit of meat in my life. Jen, how are you? How you doing? Waiting for me at the altar, as you should be. There's a new altar waiting for us too, don't forget.
Drugs, booze. I've got it all.
You really do, Jen. You want the complete package. What have you got to sell? You restock in a couple of days, so no real dramas there. That's fine. Any jobs though? Ooh, well, another infested clear. I quite like the infested clears, but it's a long bloody way away. I'm gonna go that one. That's the closest. Sweet honeypot farms.
This is dangerous work, but
yeah, I'm not sure about this one. This could be a bit iffy. It's this place. It's oh, sorry, bike. I should have been paying attention to where I was riding. I'm so bad at that. It's this joint, the honey farm. Probably should have guessed by being called the sweet honey farm, but it is the one I was hoping it would be. 50% less damage from collapsing mines. Thank you. So this is the one with like the apiaries. Aviaries. Apiaries? Apiary or aviary, whichever one reads bees, not birds. Speaking of the birds and the bees, yeah, all the beehives out the back that you can go and break down. It's actually the stumps that give you the honey. Nothing in you, nothing in you, nothing much at all. That's all right. Ooh, freebie. Cheeky freebie from you. My brand new fire axe. Pop you apart. Nah, no honey. Dang. There's some books on the table, and I reckon there's going to be someone waiting for me in that cupboard over there. Just a bit of light reading while we're waiting. Pistol Pete. Each successful leg shot with the same target increases cripple chance by 10%. Interesting. So, I do have my pistol, but I had the pipe pistol before, but now I have the proper pistol. So if my, if I bin it with the crossbow bolt, I can't slow them down, I could just take their leg off. I mean, that kind of works too. Oh, you cheeky fucker. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? I'm going to call you Cotton Eye Joe. And there's goo in there as well. Right, hang on. Gotcha. Always got to go for the legs. I might try the crippling thing at some point if I really need to. That's a copper. Yeah. Hold on. I need to deal with this guy, and then I can deal with you. You are definitely a bigger issue. There was also a Loz around there somewhere, but I'll get to her. There you are. You're just a regular too. Get your bleeding. Are you gonna try and vomit at me again? I'm not really in the mood for a kebab. Get wrecked. That hurt a lot. That was not particularly great by me, but whew, we got out of there. It was pretty close though. I can hear. Oh yeah, there you are. Just like, oh shit. Oh, stripper titties. You might want to wash your hair. You might have to wash your hair several times. Get all the chunks out of your mullets. Oh, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Cop that right in the back of the scon. There's a lot of cops in this place. There's an awful lot of cops in this place. I wasn't expecting that. Turns out things are getting pretty wild. I'll take you and a tier 6 titty cover. It's not as good as my leather chest armor, but okay, I'll save you for a rainy day, but not not this specific rainy day. The weather has cleared at least a little bit, so I can, I probably could turn off my headlight at this point, but it's still a little bit dim in here. Check the books, another knife guy book, salvage tools. Can't make a better wrench yet. I think I went to a tier 3, but could do a tier 4. Purify water schematic, thank you, and check the desk as well. Oh, gross, some cowboy boots. Nah, absolutely not. Those things are better left buried. We've made it outside. It's definitely nice and sunny out here now. Is there anyone hanging out in that little shed over the back? Because there usually should be. You're just a regular cop that. You're a spider. No, there's a Loza hiding behind the beehives, which is just moving normally. No ferals, no nothing. You died from one? Oh, you died from one. What a day. Take my bolt back out of you. No one else hanging about. I still need to grab the supplies. Actually, it is a fetch mission. Armor parts, thank you very much. And not the beehives, the tree stumps. Any honey? Any honey at all? No. I broke down all the tree stumps and I got no honey out of it. I have been stitched up. That's a stitch up. It's false advertising on the sign out the front. That looks like a copper. Just sticking through the floor a little bit, but that's fine. I'll leave you to it for the moment. Can I... Oh, damn. I was going to say, can I get myself a stealth shot on you? I definitely can't. I put one right through your gut. Stopped you from gozzing. Go away. Gone. There's the goz. Sit you as well. This is me and you. Oh, my God. This is why you got to put all your points into the base level of agility, because decapping Muppets left, right, and the center, just so bleeding satisfying. I thought the satchel was in the barn somewhere, but I think it's actually going to be up the achy breaky water tower. Last time I came up here, I splintered all of my legs. I don't really want to do that again. Can't get through you. Grab the satchel for... Thank you. Job is done. Is there a hay bale around here somewhere I can land on? I really appreciate it if there was. No, just use the ladder. Just use the ladder, but it's... It's so scary. Getting down ladders in this game is so sketch. It's just a little bunker out the back with all the plum trees and gum trees. Are you... There's usually someone down here. You awake? Oh, it's different to how it used to be. They've updated it. I haven't been here in the new version. I can see a copper. He's on the toilet, but I will interrupt his business. Yeah, I can just see him. Thank God for my 4x scope. You're gone. Is there anyone else down here? This is all different. This used to just be like this one little room at the base of the ladder. Now there's a whole like proper bunker down here. That is some garbage. It's got to make a little bit of noise for me to make it through. That's probably the wrong tool for it. Get rid of you. Nice and stealthy and see who else is in there with you. No one? I don't believe you. I don't shit, I didn't believe it. I was a little bit too slow on the draw. Shit, I hate the spiders. I hate the spiders so much. Although when you're up like that, I can hit you way easier. Come here. Gotcha. All right, are we good? Are we fine? Can we all just take a bit of a load off, have a cuppa, and just talk about it? Let's do this nice and quick then. Power electronics box for some wiring books and some lights. Oh, gross. And batten parts. I mean, I can't imagine a scenario in this where I'd want to use the batten or have to use the batten, but I have been pledging to hold on to all the parts I find, but I feel like the batten might be a bridge too far on that. Another seed book. Blueberry pie book. I'm actually, well, particularly peckish, but sure, why not? Treat yourself, you earned it. And what's in the leather trunk? A spear book. Sure, read you. Military part, armor parts, and more first aid bandos. And I can chuck you actually straight into that. Get myself some extra protection. Lovely dovely. Almost full, almost chockers. I thought for a second I was wearing an extra set of shorts, but no, I'm not. We're all good. Let's get out of here. Go back to Jen and get our reward. Oh, and hopefully some glue, some honey. Holy shit. Oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even look before I jumped out the window. There's dogs everywhere out here. I've used all my stamina, breaking down the bloody tires I landed on. That could have been disastrous. That could have been absolutely disastrous. There's a moz all the way over there. Give me a bit of lead. Great shot by me. Where's the other dog? There was two. I thought I saw oh, there he was. I was going to say, I thought I saw another one a bit further away. Drop you. Is there a fourth? If this was a wandering horde of dogs, there's probably... Yeah, another one. Gone. Okay. I can't, why did I look straight down? Look out, survey your surroundings first before you hold your nose and jump in. Idiot. Make my way back to Jenny Girl, and all said and done, I made out of that place reasonably well. I didn't get any honey, like at all. My life is completely devoid of sweetness, and that's why I have to go and suck up to Jen over here, see if I can get some from her instead. So I went to the honey store and got no honey. I'm a little bit bitter about that, but oh well, them's the break sometimes. You can't find sick-ass crossbows one day and then find sick-ass honey stashes the next. Sometimes you gotta have a bad loot day. Jenny, I would love, if you wouldn't mind, I've been looking for decent tools for a little while. So
wow,
if you...
I didn't think you had it in you. Good job.
Jenny Girl with a slightly more decent tool. I'll absolutely take that one because none of you are pretty exciting. Forged steel is tempting, but not really. I can get it from elsewhere. I'll take you. Any other jobs? You had another fetch, didn't you? You did, just down the road.
Just the job for someone
the
with
Thornbury residents, the wild Thornburys. We're gonna go talk to a monkey and drive a camper van through Africa. Absolutely. Where's Eliza? I really like the residential areas in this game now. Like, it used to be fine, like, you know, have a couple different houses and whatnot, but the world feels really lived in. There's a lot of variety in the different buildings and things, and I feel like it showcases that a lot out in the residentials. That said, the inner city is pretty bloody good these days too. The world generation now is just next level. G'day, g'day. How are you? Is this your house there, Cobber? Just hanging out in your front yard waiting for the postman. I'm not him, but he hasn't been back yet either. I've been here before. I was just talking about all the new variety. Oh, there's a dog kennel there. There's going to be doggos around here somewhere. But I was just talking about the variety of the POIs now, and this is just another place that I just haven't been to before. I don't recognize it at all. Well, before I go in then, can I quickly go make a cheeky chest and bang you up just next to my bike there. In fact, I'll tickle you first so I don't accidentally reset my chest. You go like that. I do actually need to change over my... Oh, do I even need to actually? Maybe I should just wait. I'll wait until I get home. I'll wait until I get home and I'll save you because you're fresh and lovely for all of my base construction I need to do, or deconstruction rather. All that goes away. That's all fine. Fresh and ready to rock on. Where's that dog though? Where's that dog though? There's a table saw. And no sign of the zombie dog. I don't like it. I don't like knowing it's out here somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm just gonna have to put all my normal instincts aside and pretend like I'm brave for a moment. That's a soldier. Come on! What did you actually hit? I don't know. I mean, I tried the same thing again and it still didn't work. Let's try it a third time. I'm right there. Nah, okay. I can see the bolt directly at your noggin, but it's just not hitting. That's just... I can't win with the bloody hitboxes sometimes. Can I get a better view of you then? Hang on a second. What if I go like this? Up to you and then crouch. Nah, now I can't see anything. All right, fine. Fine. If you're gonna force it, come down here then. There's a couple of yous. I couldn't get you in the rafters. I'll get you on the ground instead. Well, if you're going to stitch me up like a well-worn pair of budgie smugglers, I'll take my bolt back. Thank you. Only lost 2 of them that little charade, but we're fine. We're okay. Got plenty more to go. And in fairness, I haven't made any of these. They're all freebies across the board. Already read everything down here soon. Everything looks fine. All right, back to stealth then. I kind of wish I had some NVGs to make this a little bit more viable because I don't like the big green circle, but I want to try and be stealthy. No one there. There's a cupboard with no one behind it. Interesting. It's too quiet. Where are all the Thornberries? Where are all the zombies? Oh no. All right, I found the wild Thornberries. They're all, damn it, Loza, they're all hanging out in the bloody office over here. Missed it. Gone and, very much gone. Sweet little office you got in here though. What books do you have for me? Pistol Pete, I'm more accurate, thank you. I should be getting relatively close to those being done. Cooking bows and forges. I can make a hobo stew. I'm 1 away from making a cement mixer. Oh please, give me 1 more book. Repair tool, cooking, knife guy again. I mean, they're pretty good ones to have. Another knife guy in tech. No, 1 more book. Why is it always 1 more book? Gonna make a quick little stop out to my chest next to my bike because I'm already getting stocked. Chuck you away. There's so many things now that I would normally just like scrap without thinking about or throw away or whatever in a regular game that now I kind of have to hang on to. Like I found a tier 1 set of, that's what I can loot. Found a tier 1 set of leather gauntlets that normally no brainer, scrap for the leather or throw away or whatever. Or even things that are even mildly valuable, I just go and sell. But now I have to hold on to so many extra things and take up so much more space in my pockets that I'm getting cucumbered so much more often. No one behind them. Just an Arlene and a Loza. Oh, the long reach of my knife. You had a lovely time by the fire drinking wine, but it's all over now. I'm crashing your party. Oh my goodness. I just read 2 blade books. It gave me a hunting knife, level 5, and machete. We can make our first machete. And a machete is like, it's not even a jump. It's a goddamn leap above the hunting knife. The hunting knife's great. A tier 5 would be bonza, but a tier 1 machete, I mean, it always has been next level before. I assume it's kind of the same now, but I guess we'll find out. Nothing behind you. I've already gone through the kitchen, already gone through all of here. Right, so upstairs we go. Oh, we can get a machete. We can get a machete for next horde night. That's gonna be an absolute game changer. I was gonna say I can hear some tippy tappies. G'day. Sits. Oh god. Why does it always happen like that? Why do they always drop down behind you when you're least bloody suspected? I'm not great at handling myself at the best of times. I pucker like you wouldn't believe at the drop of a hat, or in this case, the drop of a zombie. Apparently the satchel I need to get is on this level, but I can't really go anywhere that way. I'm assuming I'll probably end up, yeah, there's a board up there. I'll end up in the ceiling in a moment, so just keep on pushing through the rest of the POI. Nothing in the bathroom. It's a very nice place, though. Open you. Aim for the part of the door that still exists. Pigeon. Pigeon stat. Pigeon dead. Pigeon gone. Nope, nothing else here. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Take the feathers. I will need some more bolts at some points. Speaking of, just... Oh, I didn't get the headshot. Damn, we're fine. We're fine. We're all good. Oh, how are you doing? Agility gogs. I don't have any gogs at the moment at all. I've been rolling bare on my face for the first time of my life, very clearly. But an extra point in agility, I actually have a skill point to spend. I could have saved 2 points by not buying level 7. That's upsetting, but that's right. Tier 8 now. I can't get the top level of Whirlwind, nor on you, so it's gonna be like... You know what? I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you. Running and gunning is always a great idea. That's what Doom taught me in the late 90s. Nothing in you. There's the satchel that I needed, though. Quickly grab that one. That's a good get. That's a good get. Getting those goggles, absolutely stoked about that. Ah, there we go. And it does take me up into the roof. Up we go. Oh, that's not a zombie, but give it a stab anyway, just in case. Cardboard box. And the loot room. Have I had any big battles recently other than the one just downstairs a second ago? Harvesting tools, recipes. Thank you. Search the cover box as well. They're often empty, but you've got some black dye on you. And actually, hang on a second. Modify you. Take my one JaWoodle purple dye out of you and clearly need to put it in my hunting knife. Chuck you in because look at ya. Look at ya with your wonderful purple handle. How could you not love that? How could you not love that? If I could get a better view of you, that would be... Here you go, here's some sunshine. Look at that. It's tiny, but... Ah, g'day. Do you want to look at my brand new purple knife? I think you do. Look at you wagging your tail with happiness. How could I not dye it purple? I should have done that ages ago. I can see one more zombie hanging out behind the loot. This time the hitbox actually worked for me. Lovely. Did you have any other friendos? You did, Arlene? Always a pleasure, Arlene. My brand new purple knife is doing wonders, clearly. And we're done here. We're nice and done. And a cracked wood box as well. And a shotgun messiah box. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting that tingly feeling. Gun saw box for assault rifle crafting. Rifle parts, thank you. Bookstore box for... No. Well, why was I getting a tingly feeling there? Like a quality 4 wooden bow at least. Some iron arrows, bullet tips, can't make a better crossbow. What was the tingly feeling for? My spidey senses lied to me. Oh, big time. Make sure I grab all the loot I left in the chest. Anything I can, grab all of that. I can sort out what I need to sell another time. Make sure you guys are locked. All of that, and then all of you. That's the other great thing about getting the mini bike. Just having that extra storage is such a good thing. There's only one line of it in the bicycle, which in fairness is still a really good moment for the early game, but getting like a couple lines of storage, absolutely peachy. Nothing in the post box. All right, Jen, I reckon I've got time to come back and have a chat to you nice and quickly. I've been through it all and got some real good stuff out of it too. We've made pretty good time and the doors have been left open by someone very careless, but that means I can do sweet drifties in the courtyard and impress Jen even more. Listen, I know Jen well. I know she loves ripping e-brakes all over the shop.
Another stranger in need? Now that you have some money to spend,
Ooh.
We're running a 10% off sale for the rest of the day.
That's a lie. You're still going to charge me through the nose, but you do have some crafting skill magazines for me. Absolutely, take that. I always check inventory out of habit, but I don't think there's much for me in here. No, we're fine. We're good. You come with me. Oh, damn it. Come with me, please. What have you got for me? More knife guy books, more vehicle books, more bow hunter books. 2 away from making a crossbow. Cheers, Jen. I will just double check I haven't overlooked anything important. Medical journals are tempting. I think it's the only real book in their series that only real series of books in there that I think is actually worthwhile. So we'll actually take them after all. Not doing any of you.
Brighten my day.
Brighten my day too, Jenny girl. Cheers for that. Grab all my stuff out of the mini bike. Rest of the stuff's already back inside. What am I going to do about my horde base though? It's kind of all over the shop, but now I have iron tools. I can start breaking some things apart. I really just don't think it's tall enough. I don't think I've given enough of a gap between the floor of the church, especially because it's raised up one too. That's not tall enough. That's just not tall enough for what I need. Get rid of you. Get rid of the rest of the pulpit as well. Do I start like carving out this bit to try and drop the floor at least a little bit? I have to get rid of all of this area as well. Because I think the problem was, because I'm only 3 blocks up, or 4 blocks up when I'm standing on top of it, which isn't much at all, that's kind of viable for zombies to consider breaking down the supports to come up at me a different way, especially the dogs. So I need to redesign all of this, but I think I need to drop the floor down a little bit as well. Although, I mean, look, if I'm breaking down everything, look how much lower that, like the fighting platform is compared to the rest of the building, like through that doorway. So maybe if I'm breaking down everything, I break down everything and start from scratch. But it will mean I have to get rid of the roof. I have less vulture protection. And I'm also kind of like ruining the skeleton of the church. I don't know. I don't know what to do about that, but I need to do something. Well, whichever way I'm going to go with the horde base, one thing is for certain, I need to patch up that little hole over there so I can grab my new forges. Oh, you're clipping through the roof a little bit. I'd love to chuck you into like that little nook over there. It's like, it's almost purpose built for it, but I can't squeeze it in, so never mind. Although if I got rid of... No, we're fine. You don't need to do that, Josh. You're all good. I'm going to chuck you there. I do just need to break down... You? No. Which... Damn it, which part needs to get broken down? I can't even bloody remember. That bit right there. That bit right there. There you go. Break once, cut twice. Or whatever the... You know what I mean? There you go. You now slot in perfectly. Chuck you like that. And then... Well, I do have that second forge as well. 2 forges are kind of like the bare minimum, I suppose. How far over do I want to go? So you're up to there, which means that would line up with... Yeah, that'll work. That'll work nicely directly underneath my water collectors up on the roof. That one... Yeah, that one there needs to go. Chuck you in. We'll have some production up and going. We always talk about this. Aesthetics do matter quite a lot. Having these stupid little ridges here, because I placed the wrong blocks down, is annoying me. So I've started carving out those misplaced blocks and put in different ones. I need that block. I need to copy the rotation and all the way along. And look at that. So look, it's the little things. It's the little things. We're having a nice, smooth area to our roof. Just makes this place so much better to be in. And why wouldn't you want that? Where did my jewelry collector go? Oh. I broke it. I broke it! Oh, not great. Not great. I forgot... Jewel collectors are supported by the barrel, not the legs. I was like, it's okay, as long as I leave the rest of this in there. Like, don't take it all out at once, but just like, you know, go 1 block by 1 block, it should be fine. It was not fine. It was not fine, and I paid, well, not the ultimate price, but I paid some price, and I didn't empty it first either. I lost 3 waters and a whole jewel collector. Now I've got to make another one. I'm going to spend $2,000 to fix my mistake. Oh, I hate me. I hate me. It's the price you pay to have a good looking base, but I didn't want to pay it. I guess I could have left this forge here, but I'd rather not. And now that you're gone, I can get rid of the platform you were sitting on, free up some more space in my rather claustrophobic base, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed about that. How... Ah, just little oversights. I could have just gone up and picked up the jewel collector, broken the floor underneath, and then put it back down again. But no, I had to take a shortcut, and I mean, it looks good from here, but I'm just... Ah, come on me, do better. While I'm thinking about it as well, actually, workbench. What's the go with a machete? I've got 15 machete parts. I thought they were pretty rare, but apparently they're definitely not. Forged steel is about to start becoming an issue. I know that like Trader Joe's offered me a lot of it over the journey, but I've got 35 of them and it's 10 per pop. Interesting. What about like that Tier 5 hunting knife though? Because like just a regular hunting knife for all my raiding needs would be pretty bloody bonza. Got plenty of forged iron, plenty of other stuff, so I might just actually whack you out nice and quickly. But I want to have a little gander. You blades. Yeah, it's gonna start getting real rough now. Unlock a Tier 1 machete very early, but 7 more books till a Tier 2. No brainer then. No brainer then. Cheeky machete. Get your whipped up. What do I need for the... I just used all the duct tape, actually. Gonna need another 3 duct tape. for the hunting knife. I'll make them both, because why not? I mean, I could use, yeah, I'll save the machete for horde knife, but the knife is always going to be handy. With that, guys, now that my base is in some sort of order, I'm going to have to leave this episode here, and then tomorrow, get my new weaponry and start heading out back on the town and see where else we can go to try and get the best loot we can coming into the horde. I think tomorrow's kind of like my last day for going on big raids. I want to try and spend it for once in my life the day before the horde, getting my horde base ready. So I'll go and do raiding tomorrow and then focus on base construction the day after that. But I'll have to come back and do my raiding and think about my base construction in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.